At VFL Park this afternoon with Stephen Phillips.
Just 12 months ago on the same ground, Essendon set a preliminary final record by defeating North Melbourne by 86 points. Today against Collingwood, they went one step further. They beat the Magpies by 133 points, a savage mauling, one of the biggest in finals history. Afterwards, I spoke to coach Kevin Sheedy. Kevin, very similar to last year, a record score against North Melbourne. Just how much does a win like this mean on the eve of the grand final?
Well, I think that, coming after our loss last week, I felt that we needed a game, and I felt that the game against Hawthorn would have done us the world of good. We hadn't played in ever a big final match like that. It was kick for kick all day. I felt that about 5 or 6 of our players will only improve from playing this game today and last week because we had a rest. And I think that we've got just about our best team assembled other than, a couple of the boys that we've had out all year. And I feel that whilst we won by a large margin today, I think it's just a better, stronger, more experienced Essendon side that will cope with what happened last year, both in the preliminary final and grand final, that we will cope and play a lot better. And next week we'll have a very, very good crack at the grand final.
Well, Paul van der Haar and Nobby Clark are expected to be fit for Essendon in the grand final. The star of the match out here at VFL Park was rover Darren Williams. I asked him if he expected it to be quite that easy.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It might have looked easy, but it wasn't out there. You had to do plenty of running and chasing and tackling and all the hard things, and that takes it out of your body. But no, we certainly thought it'd be a lot closer than that.
What was the feeling around the club like after last week's loss to Hawthorn?
Well, naturally disappointment for losing, but an encouragement side because we performed so well.
Did Kevin keep pushing that up this week, and the fact you only had 6 days rest?
Oh no, the 6 days you've got to come up no matter how many days you have, and we've worked hard over summer and everything, and we're fit enough to come up so quick.
It's nice going into a game when you've got the aerial strength of the Danahers, Merritts, Maddens and van der Haars.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier, I think, and plus at least when they'll contest all the time, and if they can't mark it, they'll bring it to the ground with the little blokes too.
Congratulations, great game and a big win.
Thanks a lot, Steve.